What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cook With Us. It's our last episode of 2020, so I hope you don't miss us too much over the holidays. Today's video, we're gonna do a holiday-themed cooking video. A lot of people's Christmases and gatherings are gonna be a lot smaller this year, so these recipes are like good for big gatherings or small gatherings. We're just making this like giant feast for just us tonight, so you can definitely portion them a lot smaller. But we're gonna make a few of our favorite kind of easy Christmas dishes.
Yeah.
Mostly side dishes. We're gonna do stuffing, gluten-free stuffing. It's a really easy recipe. It's gonna be delish, and I don't get stuffing.
That's Izzy's specialty too. I don't go near that.
And then Chris is going to do a Caesar salad. That's his specialty. I do not go near that. And then we're gonna also make one of our absolute favorite go-to dishes that we make all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen them a lot on our stories, but we've never actually like cooked the full recipe, so we're gonna do Brussels sprouts. And then I think that's probably gonna be enough to bombard you guys. So
we'll solid sides.
Yeah, we'll stick to those dishes for now, and we're gonna just do one at a time to make it a little bit easier, starting with the one that'll take the longest. So we're gonna start with the stuffing.
Yep.
Oh, and step one, tonight we're having wine while we cook. It's Sunday night, so feels appropriate in time for the holidays.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm ready. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, so stuffing. We have the oven preheated to 350. While that is preheating, we have our bread. It's gluten-free bread, obviously. It's actually really tasty. Chrissy's even eating it plain, so you know it's okay.
GF bread.
Yeah, and we only use half a loaf for this recipe because it's just for two of us, and it's gonna be obviously way too much already. So we have that. We need lots of butter. We're gonna need some veggie stock, which is on the stove. It's already done. We need spices, herbs. I just buy the poultry blend because it's got kind of all of the nice flavors that you need. Celery, onion. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
Cranberries? I already said that.
Yes. Oh no, I didn't say that yet. So this, I just kind of chuck these in at the end. I think they add like a nice little flavor. Apple's really good too, or nuts if you have them, but I'm just gonna do these guys this time. And we are going to start with that. So gluten-free bread is normally like previously frozen. So what I do sometimes to just make sure that the bread cubes aren't soggy when they defrost is chuck them in the oven. So I actually already chucked these in the oven for like 5-10-ish minutes. And so they're nice and kind of like crunchy on the outside, but not like hard or anything. So they're perfectly ready to go into the stuffing. So the first thing I need to do is melt some butter and kind of cook the celery and the onion. So I'm gonna do that. And everything's kind of pre-chopped. We've done some pre-prep. So this video is not like an hour long. So we have our butter melting. Adding celery, adding onion. We didn't really measure, we just kind of like eyeball how much onion and celery looks good and melted in some butter until the onion turns like translucent but not browned. Okay, I also just chopped up all the poultry seasoning. I'm just gonna chuck this in as well so that it can get nice and fragrant in the butter. This part only needs like less than 10 minutes so that the onions get nice and translucent, so we're getting close. Okay, so time to mix together all of the ingredients for the stuffing. So I have all my bread cubes in this bowl, and we're gonna add in all of this mixture that we've just made. It smells so good. Just kind of mix it around a little bit. And then I'm gonna throw in the veggie stock that we made as well. And just enough to kind of coat it, but not like absolutely soak the bread. So you kind of just have to like, it smells really good. I think that might be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, touch more maybe.
Okay.
Never made this before, but I know best.
Always. So it's like nicely coated but not saturated. And then I'm gonna throw in cranberries. I like the cranberries because they add color. That's my favorite part. Ta-da! Okay, now that this is all mixed together, I'm going to transfer it to the baking dish and dot it with additional butter on the top, and then it's ready to bake. Just adding little dots of butter. Okay, looks good. Ready for the oven. And that's gonna be on for 35 minutes.
Okay, now it's my turn. Caesar salad, pretty basic. I should say kale Caesar salad. So to start with, I just ripped all the kale off the stalk, I guess, stalk.
Yeah,
Threw them away, and then we're just gonna go with some cucumber, radishes.
Oh, and you chopped it up small already too, right?
Yeah, broke it up.
So it's chopped into like nice little small, mouth-sized bits.
A couple of eggs, some shaved parm, and then just my dressing, which we'll get to, but in the meantime, we'll start chopping up the goods and throw them in.
It's a good salad, be excited.
Alright, so cucumbers diced, radishes julienne.
Ooh, he fancy.
Learned that from my grade 9 food and tech teacher, Miss Pender. Anyway, that's what a julienne is. They can come in all shapes and sizes. But...
I learned something new today.
And then for the boiled egg, these are probably medium to hard, or 9 minutes.
Cool.
And then just give them a
Good chopping.
good chopping. This is definitely not julienne. This is just give it a whack, get it in there. Beautiful. All right, time for the dressing. To start off with, I guess before we started chopping up the veg, just some garlic and a little bit of lemon, some olive oil, and I guess just to infuse all the flavors, I guess. It works. And then I guess we'll put it all in together pretty soon, but some mayo, some yellow mustard, some Dijon mustard, salt, pepper, bit of garlic powder, and
Powdered
parmesan.
parm.
Yeah, powdered
The
parm.
powdered kind. We have both kinds, so this kind goes in the salad as well. Can I put it in?
Yeah, sure.
This is like the nice shaved kind. So yummy. You want me to stop?
No, never stop. All right, let's make this dressing. You might need to add a little bit of water in it just to make it a touch runnier. Way easier to toss, I suppose.
Pretty thick dressing, but it's so tasty. We're adding it before we do the Brussels sprouts so that it can kind of soak into the kale for a little bit.
So that's pretty much all there is to it. You can turn this into a main dish with some grilled chicken chucked in there as well. You can also throw in a heap of other veg. Sometimes I chop up broccoli, you can throw in peppers, I guess. It's not really my jam, but yeah.
Giving it a good toss.
A few more eggs doesn't hurt too if you want to make it a bit more hearty.
Yum. Okay, so salad's done. Stuffing has about 10 minutes left to go, so we're gonna do the Brussels sprouts. They're really fast and easy. They're chopped in half and the ends are chopped off. We're gonna do them in a pan with olive oil, garlic powder, salt, lemon juice, and then we usually add capers at the end, but we sadly just realized that we don't have any. Devastating, but we will survive without. So we're gonna get these on the stove and pan sear them. They're starting to brown nicely. So we're gonna add a little bit of butter. And then once they're closer to done, I also forgot to mention that we're gonna add a bit of the powdered Parmesan cheese as well. So Chris is just chucking in the butter now to add extra flavor. Stuffing just came out of the oven and it looks so good. It's nicely browned on the top. We left it uncovered this time for extra crispiness, but you can also cover it if you want it to stay a little bit more moist, but this looks primo. Okay, Brussels sprouts are like basically done. So we have them on like extra low temp, and we're just gonna add some powdered thyme.
Just some.
Just a little, just a sprinkle.
Just jokes.
Make sure it's on low heat when you do this, because otherwise it like literally turns into almost popcorn and like explodes. All right, we're ready to pig out now. We have our kale Caesar salad by Chris, our gluten-free stuffing by moi, and our Brussels sprouts, which is one of our classics. So
Team effort.
yes, it was overall a very team effort, and this is a lot of food, so we're gonna go try to eat half of it now. So thanks for watching. Hope this gives you guys some Christmas/holiday dinner inspo for last minute ideas, because these are all pretty easy recipes. Hope you guys have a safe and fun holiday season. We will see you in the new year. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another one of our cooking videos. Cheers.